evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Nobin Pradhan with the evening news, and these are the headlines. Centre to soon roll out unique land parcel identification number system in the country. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu stresses upon promoting and propagating the mother tongue. Government releases 4,608 crore rupees to states for providing grant in aid to local bodies, and Good Friday being observed with solemnity. As the number of COVID cases are on the rise again, we appeal to our listeners not to lower the guard, follow all the precautions, and all those above 45 years to get vaccinated without any hesitation. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, focus on hand and face hygiene, and maintain a distance of 2 yards for social distancing. Now the news in detail. The centre will soon roll out a unique land parcel identification number system in the country, allotting distinct IDs for each land parcel. The system has already been successfully carried out in a number of states on pilot basis. This was mentioned in a report presented by the Standing Committee on Rural Development in the Lok Sabha last month. In the unique land parcel identification number system, there will be a unique ID for each land parcel. The unique ID will be of 14 digits. It would be based on the georeference coordinates of vertices of the parcel. This would be of international standard and in compliance with the Electronic Commerce Code Management Association standard and Open Geospatial Consortium standards. It will provide compatibility so that all states can adopt it easily. It will enable in keeping the land records always up to date. A link of all property transactions would get established. The system would ensure delivery of citizen services of land records through a single window. It would also ensure sharing of land records data across departments, financial institutions, and all stakeholders. Proper land statistics and land accounting through this system will also help develop land banks and lead towards integrated land information management system. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu has stressed upon promoting and propagating the mother tongue, releasing a book entitled Nili Marani, My Mother, My Hero by Professor Achyutya Samanta, Member of Parliament in the Raj Bhavan in capital Bhubaneswar in Odisha a short while ago. The Vice President said, no matter what and where we are, we should always remember our Matrumurti, Matrubhumi and Matrubhasha. He is on a 2-day visit to Odisha beginning today. The Finance Ministry has released an amount of 4,608 crore rupees to the states for providing grant in aid to the local bodies. The grants are both for the rural local bodies and urban local bodies. The grants have been released as per the recommendations of the 15th Finance Commission. In the last financial year, the centre released a sum of 87,460 crore rupees to 28 states as local body grants. Out of the total amount, 60,750 crore rupees have been released for rural local bodies, while the remaining 26,710 crore rupees have been released for urban local bodies. The grants to the rural local bodies will be partly utilized for sanitation and maintenance of open defecation-free status and supply of drinking water, rainwater harvesting and water recycling. In the urban areas, the fund will also cater to the needs of improvement in air quality, solid waste management and sanitation. Good Friday is being observed today. It commemorates the day of crucifixion of Jesus Christ. On this day, Jesus Christ sacrificed his life out of love for everyone and while suffering for the sins of humanity. On the occasion of Good Friday, people wish one another strength and happiness. However, due to the recent surge in COVID-19, meeting up and celebrating Good Friday may not be possible. The Easter celebration will begin on the following Sunday on April 4. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu wished everyone on the occasion of Good Friday. Naidu in a tweet today said that Good Friday reminds us of the supreme sacrifice of Jesus Christ, who dedicated his entire life to the service of humanity and spread the message of love, compassion and truth. On this day, the Vice President appealed to all to emulate Jesus Christ's teaching and follow the path shown by him. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that Good Friday reminds us about the struggles and sacrifices of Jesus Christ. In a tweet today, Modi said, Jesus Christ is a perfect embodiment of compassion who was devoted to serving the needy and healing the sick. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. The Election Commission has ordered for a repoll at polling station number 149 in Assam's Ratabari Assembly constituency in Karimganj district. The decision is taken after reports surfaced yesterday about an incident of an EVM being carried in a private vehicle after polling was complete. 4 poll officials, including the presiding officer responsible for the lapse, have been suspended by the Election Commission. The Commission has informed that the EVMs in question have been recovered, and upon examination, it has been found to be with its seal intact and without any damage. However, a decision for a repoll at the polling station at a later date has been taken as a measure of abundant precaution. The Commission has also sought a report from the special observer in this regard. Over 6 crore 87 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered to the beneficiaries in the country so far. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry has today informed that more than 36 lakh 71,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the country is witnessing continuous rise in the daily new cases and deaths due to COVID-19. According to the Health Ministry, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, Kerala, Punjab and Madhya Pradesh together account for over 80% of the total active cases in the country. The country's cumulative positive cases has reached to over 1 crore 23 lakh. The active caseload is also continuously rising due to the sudden spike in the cases reported from various states. At present, there are more than 6 lakh 14,000 active cases in the country, which comprises 5% of the total positive cases. Nagaland reported 16 positive cases of COVID-19 today. Health Minister S. Pangnipom informed that 13 cases were detected from Kohima and 3 in Dimapur. The total confirmed cases in the state have reached to 12,361. With no recoveries recorded today, the recovered cases remained unchanged at 11,980. Presently, the number of active cases climbed to 132. World Autism Awareness Day is observed internationally on April 2 every year. It is a day when member states of the United Nations are encouraged to raise awareness about people living with autistic spectrum disorders, including autism and Asperger syndrome. This year, the theme of the day, according to the UN, is Inclusion in the Workplace, Challenges and Opportunities in a Post-Pandemic World. United Nations notes people with autism have long faced many inequalities like income and wealth distribution, access to health care, protection under the law, and political inclusion, which have only been further exacerbated by the pandemic. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Centered to soon roll out unique land parcel identification number system in the country. Vice President M Venkaiah Naidu stresses upon promoting and propagating mother tongue. Government releases 4,608 crore rupees to states for providing granting aid to local bodies, and Good Friday being observed with solemnity. And that is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.